LEGO Transformers, more than meets the eye. Yep, I finally got around to doing this LEGO Transformer, and well, I think it turned it out alright. This is the car mode of the Transformer. It looks pretty cool, almost like a racing car. Anyway, let's transform him. So first of all, we're going to put these down here, which are his little feet. You probably saw that, and that was pretty obvious, I guess. And now we want to get rid of this bit in the middle, so we can actually just tilt that back, and that'll just lock into place here. So that's out of the way now. And as you can see, we've got some legs appearing here. So these just pivot on this axis. So that's pretty cool. Now what we need is some arms. So we just pull these out here, and that's the arms here. The wheels form some sort of shoulder. We've got a little bit of turn we can do with that as well, but I won't play with that at the moment. So let's get the other arm out. And yeah, so that's almost the Transformer. We just need to fix his head up a little bit. So rather than have these tailpipes out here, we just flick this back here, and there we go. We've got the Transformer head all ready and done. Okay, so that is the LEGO Transformer in a robot mode. What do you think? He doesn't really have any special weapons, but I like these little things that he's got on this end here. They're almost like sword ends or something. So that's what I've come up with so far. What do you think? I haven't got a name for him. I'm just going to call him a LEGO Transformer. Now, it's my first attempt at a real LEGO Transformer, so hopefully I did okay. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see how to make this LEGO Transformer, just stay tuned. So let's do this. Okay, so let's see how this LEGO Transformer is actually made. We can actually just pull some of these pieces off here. So I'll just pull this bit off here and this bit off here for his legs. So let's just have a look at that first. We've basically just got one of these plates with like a hinge on it. Well, let's have a look at the foot first. That's just a basic 1x1 hinge. And that just goes onto a 1x2 plate and another 1x1 on top of that. So I've just got like a 1x1 cheese wedge at the front here for his foot. Now for the wheel, let's have a look at that. We've just got a Technic plate with hole, and we've just got a Technic pin in here. So I don't know if I can push that one out. It's just one of those basic pins here. And this is just a stud in a wheel tire. So that just gives us something we can actually roll around in. I'm not really a big fan of this wheel design, but it's all I've got at the moment. I've ordered a couple of parts, so we'll sort of go from there, I guess. It could end up being a little bit better next time. Hopefully my wheels will be better. So we've just got a 2x2 plate and some more wedges over here, and we've got another one of these little hinge 1x2 plate with hinge. So that's the basic foot, and it looks like I've actually got that around the wrong way, so that needs to go that way, and that pops on there. So we're just using a 1x4 plate, and that's the basic foot. So again, we've just got two of those. Obviously they're just going to be opposite, so we won't go through the other one on that. Okay, so what else have we got here? Well, we've got this little assembly here. So I just wanted something so it gave it a little bit of a windshield sort of look. Again, it's another one of these plates underneath with a hinge. And as you see, it's actually upside down. So this bit at the top is actually an inverted wedge. And that means the studs are on the bottom instead of on the top. So all of that assembly is upside down here. It's two 1x3 plates and a 1x1 hinge, and there's a 1x2 tile on the top. So that just pops on there like that. And that's going to be the windshield. So that folds around on the other side and just disappears. So we'll just take that off for now though. And we'll just pop that down there. So next we've got the arms. So if we just take one of these arms off here, we can see that, again, it's just that wheel assembly that we saw before. I've just got a 1x4 hinged plate here, and I've just added some cheese wedges And this is an interesting piece. I picked this up at the LEGO store the other day. I'm not really sure what it is. It's kind of like I don't know, maybe it's a tooth of some sort. Or, yeah, it's probably a tooth piece. But so I just put a few of those in my LEGO cup because, you know, I thought it would be interesting. And look, it turns out it's actually useful after all. If we have a look at the top here, ooh, we've got another 1x4 hinge plate here. So we just need to put that back on. And as you can see, it just sort of sits on like that. So we actually tilt that around that way, and that just sits on top like that. Actually, one more, oops, down one step. Okay, so the actual wheel here is on a 1x2 jumper plate. So you could actually turn it. Originally I only had one piece here, but I needed a bit more strength. So you can just give a little bit of a tilt there. Just creates a little bit of interest on the actual piece. But you don't need to have that 1x2 jumper. You could just have it 2x2 and have it static. Okay, so that's the one arm there, and that's the other arm. So what have we got for the head here? So the head's basically just another one of these plates. We just pop that off here. If we just pop this off here, we can see we've just got another one of those 1x2s with a hinge arm on it and a little blue cheese wedge. So that just pops on there like that, and I've just used this 1x3 just to secure it down a bit. The bottom here is just a series of plates together, so you'll probably be able to see that's 2x3, and there's a couple of those, and then on top we've just got a stud on either side and a few 1x1 tiles. So then on the back bit here we've actually got another one of these hinges. Now that just adds a little bit of torso movement for the body. So you see we're using pretty much similar things all the time. Most of these bits and pieces I like to get out of the LEGO store if they're available. And the top part here is just another 2x3, and then we've got some 1x2s, and then we've got that other piece that we mentioned before. So that's the upper torso bit. Let's go ahead and put this all together again. So we just pop that on there like that, and we just get the other wheel on like that. I'm going to pop the head on here. So the head piece here, I didn't look at this. This is another hinge piece. It's a 1x2 plate. Just got a blue transparent tile here, and just put a couple of studs together to create these exhaust pieces here. That just pops on like that. Oops, other way. No, it pops on like that. So that just sits in there in the middle somewhere, and then we just pop it down like that to create the exhausts. So that turned out okay as well. Just go and put this piece back on now. And remember, it folds out, so I've probably got that on the wrong way, have I? Whoops. Oh, I think I put that on the wrong way. Alright, that was supposed to be that way. Okay, so that folds back there, and that folds nice and flush too. Alright, so let's just go and put these legs back on. Now these little things fold up on the side here, so we'll just do that. And we'll pop these legs back on. We'll fold this one up on the side. And we'll put the feet down. And that is the LEGO Transformer back in car mode. So what do you think of this LEGO Transformer? Do you like it? Do you think I've done an okay job? I was quite happy with how it turned out, considering it's my first LEGO Transformer. So I'm just waiting on some parts, and I can do a few more of these LEGO Transformers. So until next time, it's bye for now.